East Coast Elk Reviews today. We got another duo review. Let me restart that because I kind of said stupid. Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today we got another duo review. This is Area 2 Experimental Brewing Party Cake Pastry Cream Ale. It's actually by Two Roads Brewing. Got Beer Advocate pulled up here. Score NA. I'm guessing they either don't have enough reviews on the website to give it a rating or an average rating, or they haven't reviewed it themselves yet. Style is a cream ale. On the can it says Pastry Cream Ale. From Area 2 Experimental Brewing. Like I said, it's pretty much Two Roads. This is their Area 2 Experimental Series, I guess you could call it. Out of Connecticut, United States. Availability is rotating/seasonal. So yeah, this beer looks pretty good. Pastry cream ale. 10% alcohol by volume, 10% ABV.
That's pretty hefty.
So it's going to be a hefty beer. It says ale with natural flavors added. So I'm guessing that's like possibly vanilla bean. But it doesn't actually say vanilla bean.
Now, I know Two Roads Brewing does quite a few different beers, but they.
You ever seen Too Juicy?
I haven't
I
seen.
think you've had that one before.
Actually, yeah. Oh, you're right. I know they mostly do wheat beers. Now, this isn't wheat, right?
Two Roads?
Yeah, Two Roads. They mostly do wheat beers.
You sure? I've seen a lot of IPAs by them.
Maybe.
Maybe you've seen wheat beers. But yeah, this is called Party Cake Pastry Cream Ale. It's pretty cool. I bought a 4-pack, kind of expensive. Just gonna go out and say the price, $15 for a 4-pack. But you gotta remember they're 10%, so you're technically getting 8 16-ounce 5% beers because it's 10%. You know what I mean? So you gotta figure that it's for the money. You know, you're getting a lot of alcohol in one can. If you drink 2 of these, you'll probably get buzzed pretty quick. You know, because it's like drinking 4 beers.
Yeah.
But and they're 16 ounce, so they're pint cans, so it's even more than 4 beers. So it's technically you're drinking like 5 beers. But yeah, let's crack this open. The 4-pack has a different logo. One is pink, one is blue, one's gold, and I think the other one's like purple or something. Yeah, it has the label, pretty cool looking label. It says Party Cake. Crack this open. We got our Samuel Adams glasses here.
It definitely looks kind of cool. Like the
it
logo.
Looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good when you look at it.
It's really clear.
What?
The logo.
The label. Yeah. It definitely looks very good. Now, like I said, though, it says... See, these cans, I don't know why. They keep...
Pouring off.
Yeah, they keep spilling a little bit. It says ale with natural flavors added. But they don't straight up say what natural flavors they're using.
Okay.
So I'm guessing maybe vanilla bean. But I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Looks pretty good.
It's one of those things, you know, like they. But here's the thing, though. Like, if they did add vanilla bean, don't you think they would put vanilla bean on the can?
Yeah. Most people do, at least.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. But it is their experimental series, so maybe they don't want to tell you what they're adding. Yeah, this beer is kind of spilling all over the place.
Oh, well.
That should be good. So the color of the beer, it's got a little bit of a chilled haze. It's kind of hazy. Slightly hazy. I don't really see any fine particulate in there, do you? It's got like a little bit of like a pale color. Like a pale, I'd say like golden.
No, I'm not seeing anything.
Kind of like a golden color. The lighting isn't the best down here. But yeah, I'd say it's like golden. Foamy white head. Poured it a little aggressive. Produced about like 2.5 fingers ahead. Yours is going down a lot faster than mine. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's go for the nose on it. The nose, getting barley malt, slight breadiness, vanilla, slightly grainy actually. Not really getting any hops. But for the most part, I'm getting like vanilla, cream. Kind of like a sugary sweetness. Bready, grainy.
Yeah.
Did you taste it?
No, I hit my lip, but I didn't swallow it. Right off the bat, I definitely had a lot of vanilla, and the breadiness definitely stood out for me.
So, do you remember Genesee Cream Ale?
Yes.
The green
Yeah.
can? So
Definitely.
that was a really good cream ale, in my opinion. That one was wicked good. I think it's like, I believe it's 5%. Might even be a little bit higher. But yeah, that's basically what this is. It's a cream ale. But this says pastry cream ale.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I first saw this, I'm thinking it's got to be like some
Party
strong breadiness.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of gives it that pastry note, and they're calling it party cake.
Yeah, right.
You know? But, yeah, anything else you want to say about the nose? Like I said, it kind of smells like a regular cream ale, kind of grainy, creamy, vanilla, barley malt.
Yeah.
So, you know what a cream ale is, right?
Yeah.
It's a hybrid of a lager and an ale.
Oh, never mind. I guess I don't. Okay.
So, yeah, it looks pretty good. Smells pretty good. Let's go for the taste on this one.
That is pretty good.
It's got a boozy aftertaste, though.
It does. Yeah,
it kind of tastes like malt liquor.
It is good.
It tastes like malt liquor to me.
That
Strong barley malt.
Yeah, that
Vanilla note right up front.
That's good.
It does kind of have like a cakey breadiness to it.
I think they did a
Grainy.
really good job. And this is 10%.
Yeah, but this isn't a chugging beer.
No.
It's boozy, though. It's got a boozy aftertaste.
Yeah, it's really good.
I feel like this is one of those beers that you kind of want to sip.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
It's very sweet. Like
it can creep up on you, right? 10%?
I'm getting a lot of vanilla, sugar, and cream.
Yeah, a lot of sugar.
But then I'm also getting
tons
barley
of
malt. Slightly dry on the finish, yet not really picking up any hops.
Yeah, I me either. No hops.
It finishes kind of crisp and clean, but it finishes to me kind of boozy.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of trying to take lighter sips because I feel like this is one of those beers that you would take lighter sips. You like party cake.
Yeah.
So there's two ways you could look at it, right? You could look at it as like party cake, like, oh yeah, party and beer, 10%, drink fast, get drunk, you know. Which I don't think that's the case.
No.
I think this is more like
the flavor of party
super
cake.
bready, super creamy, vanilla. But it still tastes like a beer. Carbonation is high, medium to high.
Yeah.
Doesn't have like a prickly carbonation, but it has like a...
These are dangerous. I don't know.
It's like vanilla cake icing.
Yeah, the icing. Icing is like you can pick up on that. That's crazy.
Vanilla cake icing with like a cakey breadiness.
Yeah.
With like a boozy aftertaste.
Yeah, vanilla, the bread really
Mouthfeel's
stands out.
definitely medium because of the sweetness. You know, so it's not like light. But it is kind of dangerous, like you said.
It is good.
Because it is nice and sweet, sugary. You ever had that birthday cake Bang?
No.
The
Oh,
energy
yeah,
drink?
the energy drink, yes.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Like with
A
that,
little
it's
bit.
not to that sweetness.
No.
It's not to that level of sweetness, but it does kind of have like that same vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously it's not going to be as sweet as an energy drink because energy drinks are like super sugary. It's like 5 out of 5 sugar cubes. But this, to me, it does have a lot of sweetness. You get that vanilla cake icing. It kind of lingers with like a cakey birthday cake vanilla icing flavor.
Yeah, it really does.
Kind of leaves you with that. So sugar cubes. So Cyclops scale sugar cubes. I'm gonna give this like a 4, going towards 4.5 out of 5,
Yeah.
and then like 1 out of 5 hop cones. Because it has a slightly dry aftertaste, but you're not really picking up any of that hop flavor. What do you think about it?
I think it's really good. I agree with you as far as the Cyclops scale. I can
The only thing
barely...
against me is the booziness.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you take
It's
a
got
big
like
sip,
a malt
yes.
liquor booziness.
Yeah, it's there. If you take like a decent sip, it's right there.
Like a high
Right.
gravity lager, like a St. Ides or something.
Yeah, yeah, it's right there if you take a really good sip.
Yeah.
But if you really just
Sipping
literally-
it, you get like that nice cake.
Yep.
Not necessarily like cake batter, but like fresh cake.
Like the icing, the bread, that really stands out.
Mm.
The vanilla, gosh, it is good.
So, price, like I said, was $15 for a
For
4-pack.
It is 10%, you know? It's 10%, and it's pretty good.
So
That
what would you
is
say
expensive,
Cyclops
though.
scale?
Cyclops, I sugar-wise, I think I'm pretty much right there with you.
Sugar cubes.
Sugar
Yeah,
cube.
yeah.
Alright, and the hops-wise, you said 1, but I cannot taste them. I can't taste any hops.
So you give it like a 0.5.
Sure, yeah. I mean, like, I don't taste any.
Well, I just gave it a 1 because it kind of has like a slightly dry finish to it.
Yeah,
But it is boozy.
it is boozy. If you take a really nice
You get a
sip,
fat sip of this
a
one.
really
Yeah,
nice
it's really
sip,
boozy.
it is there.
Yeah, it punches you in the face like a malt liquor
It
would.
is good, though.
It honestly has like the barley malt.
Yeah, that's boozy.
The barley malt vibe. The only thing that you're not really getting with this that you get with the malt liquor is that like corn.
Yeah.
It's not. Obviously, I'm guessing it's not an adjunct.
Mm.
I don't think they're gonna use adjuncts in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like cream ale is basically just like a hybrid of a lager and an ale, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they add adjuncts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there's no like when I say it tastes like malt liquor, I mean like it's boozy and you get a lot of malt, not necessarily the adjunct lager taste.
All right.
You know what I mean? Because most malt liquors, I don't even think I've ever seen an ale that was a malt liquor.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Mouthfeel carbonation for you.
The carbonation is not super high, but it is definitely up there. I mean, I guess medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess medium. So, like, I've definitely had beers that are super strong carbonation.
Damn, you
Is
should
that
say
not
that.
it? Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's boozy, but it's good. And you said mouthfeel and
Mouthfeel and carbonation. You just gave carbonation. You said medium, but
Okay.
mouthfeel is like how heavy the beer is.
I mean, it's not super heavy, right?
Consistency. That's why I said medium. Because you
Yeah,
get
I
like
think pretty much.
it's not
medium,
light.
too. It's definitely not light.
it's not
no.
light and it's not heavy like a stout.
No. It's good.
I say medium to high because it's like that sugary sweetness is kind of filling.
Yeah.
Like you eat cake, you know?
Yeah,
you eat
yeah.
cake, you get that vanilla ice and you get
That's
that
a good
sugary
point.
sweetness and it fills you up quick. You're like, oh, you know? You're like, oh, I can't really get past this. It's so freaking sweet, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, actually, I'll let you do your rating first.
I'm gonna go 7.
7?
7.
Wow, I thought you were gonna rate it higher.
I like it. I do, but I feel like
As far as price.
price is pretty.
Another thing you have to take into consideration is availability because I do not see this everywhere. I only saw this in one spot.
Yeah, that's true too.
And they sell a lot of like random craft beers.
Yeah, it's good. It is really good. If you see it, give it a shot.
I thought you were gonna give it a higher rating.
I definitely recommend it. I think 7 is a high rating.
All right, so I'm gonna give it an 8.5. And with that being said, I wanted to give it a 9, but considering the price, pretty expensive. $15 for a 4-pack. I mean, you can spend. Beer gets pretty expensive. I've seen 4-packs for like around $20, $22. So it's not that expensive, but it is expensive. And also that boozy aftertaste. I think 2 would probably be the limit for me. I don't think I could see myself drinking that whole 4-pack in one sitting. So like I said, 8.5 I think is a decent rating considering the price, availability, and just the fact that it's really boozy. It's honestly, like I thought it would be a little bit more cakey. You do get that breadiness, but it's more on the vanilla icing side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of wish it just had a little bit more breadiness where it would be like so bready that it was like cakey and it tastes like party cake because you guys know, and we're going to tell you how it is, you know? If you look at something that says Party Cake, Pastry Cream Ale, you're going to think, wow, this thing tastes like cake, you know? And that's not necessarily the case. It's more of like a good amount of breadiness with lots of vanilla icing. I'm not saying it's not a good beer. It's very tasty, 10%. It's going to get you a buzz quick, and it has some good flavor. But it was just a little deceiving to me when I saw this. Well, when I tried this.
Yeah, I feel like definitely with the price and the availability, that's probably why I put it where it was at. I mean, it's really good as a beer.
No, that's fine, man. You know, I watch Louisiana beer reviews, and he says, you call it how you see it.
Yep.
So I'm not going to sit here and tell you your rating's wrong. I'm not going to tell you to rate it higher. I'm not going to tell you to rate it lower. You know, if that's how you feel rating is, then that's...
I feel like 7's a good rating.
No, yeah.
You know?
But I mean,
You know, it's not
is it a good
spot.
rating? Here's the thing, though. You pay $15 for a 4-pack, and you're giving this a 7, yet you're going to go and buy a Miller Lite 6-pack for $6.
Yeah.
And you're going to rate it a what?
Miller Lite?
You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
And you're going to give Miller Lite a higher rating than this. So is it really...
No.
Is it really a good rating if you know what I mean? You take a cheap light beer and you compare it to a craft beer.
That's
Yeah, it's in the style.
Availability
It's in the style. I think with you too. I think you always look into like the style, what it is, and that's how you take your rating. Not necessarily comparing this to this.
No.
You know what I mean? Not comparing this to like I said, like Miller Lite, which obviously there's no in between.
Beer is its own.
As far as the Genesee Cream Ale, if you like Genesee Cream Ale, I think you would really like this. But the price difference there is insane. Genesee Cream Ale we can get for $3.50 a 6-pack. This is $15, but those are 12-ounce cans. But this is $15 for a 4-pack of 16-ounce, but 10%. So you figure this is definitely way more expensive, but in my opinion, I'd probably buy Genesee Cream Ale over this.
Yeah, Genesee Cream Ale.
You know what's funny? Not to keep dragging out this video, but you can pretty much get a 30-pack of Genesee Cream Ale for $16.
That's a good deal.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
the same style.
Beer was like
Obviously, it's not going to taste like this. It's not going to taste like this beer. You're not going to get that flavor. But Genesee Cream Ale, for what it is, and the price that you're getting, $16 for a 30-pack, you know?
Money.
I would much rather buy the Genesee Cream Ale.
Right.
I'm a big fan of craft beer. I like light beer. I like cheap beer. I like Natural Light. And then I like Space Cake by Clown Shoes. So I like all types of beer. But in my opinion, if you're looking for flavor-wise, check it out. Try it. I recommend it to you guys. If you're looking for something that you can afford and it's worth every penny, Genesee Cream Ale.
You like Natural Light?
Yeah, I like Natural Light. I like Natural Light. I like Busch Light. I like Natural Ice.
Well, Busch Light's good. Natural Ice is good.
Natural Light is like straight water.
Yeah,
that's why I like Natural Light.
water.
Because if I want something that I can drink and it really doesn't even taste like anything, you just want to drink beer to get a buzz, you know, that's a good beer to pick up.
I've only had it once.
No offensive flavor. See, I'm not going to recommend a beer that has bad flavor. You know, I'm not going to recommend it if it tastes like swill, but it's got a good price. No, I'm recommending things that I know are affordable, but they still taste good. Even though, like we were talking about before, like you look at a 6-pack of beer and it's $3, you're like, oh, that's garbage. Stay away.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah, you make that assumption based on the price.
And then the guy from Louisiana Beer Reviews was saying, like, people who drink craft beer and they're like wicked offended by Bud Light. They're like, oh, Bud Light, oh, stay away.
Come on, Bud Light's good. Bud Light is good.
You know? But, like, people who drink craft beer are kind of like that.
Yeah, for the most part?
Yeah.
You think so?
A lot of them. Beer snobs.
Beer snobs. Okay.
You know? But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to recommend it. You were going to recommend this beer?
100%. I think it's really
you
good.
You can find it, even though the price is a little high.
Would I what?
You know what I recommend doing? I recommend grabbing as a single. if you can find it in a single.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can. But if you can find a store that'll sell you it as a single, recommend picking it up as a single. If you really like it, if you really enjoy it, and you think it's worth buying that 4-pack, go ahead and grab it.
I think it's worth a 4-pack. I do. I think it's a good beer. And it may not be a beer that you can have, like you said, more than 2 of, but you can have this beer and relax and chill out.
Then maybe drink some other later ones.
Exactly. It is good.
Anything else you want to say?
Party cake.
Party cake. They have it. Area 2 experimental brewing by Two Roads Brewing Co. Party cake, pastry, cream ale, 10% alcohol by volume. If there's anything else that you guys like to see on the channel, definitely leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Like our beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.